we wanted something. We were like, okay, where's like the Netflix version of this? Like, where's something that's got like sick costumes and like great, you know, like multi-camera work, and I was gonna say top-notch actors, but that's a humble brag. I'm Karen Knox. I'm an actor, writer, producer, and one of the creators of the show Barbelle.
I'm Gwenlyn Cumyn. I'm all the things that Karen is as well, and also a co-creator of Barbelle.
If we are breaking up, then Barbelle needs to break up.
You're under contract for another album and a tour.
What?
We both wanted to create something that we would have wanted to watch as teenagers. Something that was a little bit more, it was like fun and sparkly. I think is like the word to just like that I used to like to describe it.
Yeah, and the internet was, at the time and still is, at the forefront of queer content, which is great, but we were really interested in elevating that maybe and seeing what we could bring to the table.
The internet has been such an amazing tool for marginalized voices because it's been basically like a lighthouse for the tide and like the seismic shift that is happening culturally right now, which is that people are saying like, we don't want to just see like straight white stories. We want to see stories that, you know, are representational of everybody who lives on the earth, and people want to see themselves reflected in stories. I think that when you hear somebody's true story and it's told in a way that is compelling and honest, you build sympathy for that person and you build a connection with them, even if you haven't met them in real life.
Those pants have got to come off too. Here. Let me help you with that.
In season 2, we did an episode that focused on the Me Too movement through a queer lens. The nature of the situation is that it's an uncomfortable scene. It is like a predator taking advantage of someone. We've not promoted those stories, not allowed for those stories to be the center of mainstream media, and now that's finally happening, and I think that we're really better off for it in the world. And I can't imagine us having done that episode if it hadn't been a mostly female crew.
Yeah, as a producer, I would have felt a lot more stressed out and worried if it had been a different crew.
Yeah.
Diversity in all things is good, so I don't want to be saying that like an all-female crew is like the best of the best or better somehow, but I definitely felt that, you know, there's no old boys club that the way that there currently is on bigger sets that I've been on, certainly, where you're afraid to talk to people, or a male cinematographer just won't learn your name because you're just like a prop, and we've been lucky to work with, I don't know, I feel like we've been lucky to grow up with that kind of more of a loving on-set atmosphere.
Yeah.